So there it is in all its glory with the wings. Done very little Ks. It does look good. I gotta say, this looks amazing. It's got some M stuff on it, on the stuff there. Very comfortable ride. Yeah, the suspension is pretty good. It's pretty tight, that chain. It really does hammer this bike. It's nice. There's the cockpit there. Want to have a look? See, I don't know how to get this thing off. It's like, what am I doing here? What is it? It's not the indicator. Menu. Here we go. There. So it's that menu button there. Okay, so it's got the M stuff there, so at least can see the RPM and stuff. Is in race mode. You can notice the difference between the modes. That this thing is beautiful. So let's start her up. Oh, is that beautiful? So let's have a listen to it. She sounds good. That front brake is just nuts. That is just way too much. Alright, so I'm out on BMW's 2023 S1000RR, and this is the one with carbon wheels. I guess it's got the M package or whatever, so it is the S1000, not the M1000. It doesn't sound very good, I'll give it a tip. The front brakes, oh my god, they are so, you just touch them and it pulls up. Ducati's brakes are much better for just normal street use like this. That quick shifter is, that is a good quick shifter. It's a nice quick shifter. It doesn't move too much back and forth. I would say I am a little bit cramped on this. It feels nice and smooth. Oh, actually, when you rev it out, it feels good. It feels good when you rev it out. But that front brake is just too harsh, way too harsh. It's very good down low. So let's get around this corner. It's supposed to be running in. You're not supposed to go around over 8,000. Suspension, I gotta say, so far very good suspension. Even though it's a sports bike, it doesn't seem too rough. Like usually you know, when you go over bumps, I would say very good over the bumps, this suspension. That brake is just too hardcore. Mirrors, I can see through the mirrors alright. Vibrating. It's very buzzy, this bike. Like the high frequency vibrations in this bike are pretty bad. So yeah, I really like this bike so far. Just it is a bit on the wrists, but nothing too bad. I'd say the peg position is fine. My knees are up around sort of like nearly touching my elbows. It's heating up here. Oh look, see, as soon as I touch that brake, mate, it's just nuts. So anyway, let's put it in dynamic, or put it in dynamic mode. We don't really want to go race, but that should stiffen up the suspension a little bit. I've got to say that it's almost impossible to reach that ticker there. Like, that is bad. Like, ergonomics are bad on this bike. To try and use the indicator, you basically got to take your hands off the handlebars. That sounds nice. Very buzzy. Oh, that's bad. The high frequency vibrations in this are worse than my Royal Enfield. Alright? So get that through your mind. The vibrations in this are worse than my Royal Enfield. That brake is just way too much. Way too much. Suspension is still good in dynamic. I can feel it's firm, but lift it up a little bit there. This bike has got some nuts on it. Those brakes are... I've got to say, you know, the Brembros on the Street Fighter, I don't think they're any better than these brakes. I don't know what brakes this bike has got on it, but Jesus, they're good brakes. It sort of feels Japanesey, this bike. If you've ridden a Japanese inline 4, then you'll know what this bike's all about. If you've ridden a Japanese inline 4. It's not exactly quiet either. I thought it would be a little bit quiet, but it's definitely not quiet. It's got a good amount of power, this bike. See, I don't even know what's on the screen here. Those brakes are just... Oh, that motor's nice. That motor is very nice. Now, I don't know what's going on with this bloody screen. So I'm in dynamic. Let's go race mode, whatever. But why is this stuff on the screen? Like... Yeah. Oh, this thing is a rocket. It is a rocket. Alright, let's just let's have a listen. Woo. Very buzzy bike. Buzzy, buzz, buzz, buzz. Rider position, I gotta say, not as bad as I thought it would be. ergonomics are bad. That brake is, wow, that's just way too much. I guess you get used to it, but if you touch that by emergency, feels like you're going to go over the handlebars. Using the indicator, oh, bit of a pop and crackle there, I like that. Oh, see, now I've accidentally touched that mode button, haven't I? So when I'm pressing the indicators on, so this is a problem, right? I'm trying to use the indicator and I'm accidentally touching that mode button and it's changing the mode on the screen. Very bad ergonomics. But man, this thing flies. Alright, let's go top gear. Top gear, 60 k's. Alright, bogs down a little bit there, but what do you expect? Quick shifter is amazing. It feels a little bit slow to turn, to be honest, if I'm honest. Like compared to the Street Fighter, it definitely, I thought with carbon wheels it would turn a bit better, especially with carbon wheels. But see, this does have carbon wheels, and the side to side turning is definitely on the Street Fighter is better. So I think that might be a bit of the tyre too, so it seems a bit slow turning in. I mean side to side, especially with a carbon wheel. Oh, this motor is really good. Like, you cannot complain with this motor. Oh, that wants to lift. I've got to say, for the price, you can't beat them. It cracks and it pops. I like that. But yeah, that slow turning, like, it feels actually like the Triumph, the Speed Triple RR, in terms of turning. Like the Street Fighter, even with cast wheels, feels a bit more nimble in the turn. So oh, this is a nice bike. I'll have to ride the Panigale now, the V4. But that fan has been on the whole time. It's hot on my left leg, left part of my leg, and that fan has been on a lot of the time. It's only done 39 k's this bike. Whoa. Yeah, no, this is really good. Now of course sports bikes will get hot and stop to go traffic, but so I'm not really worried or concerned about the heat. The thing is, it's like a lot of people say, well, the Street Fighter's hot and it's no good, and this is no better in that regard. So is that Brighton? Man, I've got to say, this is nearly as hot as my Street Fighter. I can't believe that. I guess it's a fair bike, so like, it's a racing bike, it's a fairing bike, so I guess, man, that's really hot. I guess I have been stood still for a long time, so I can smell the oil. I can smell the oil. I can turn here, I think.